One of the prerequisites in today's world of cutthroat competition is to misfill universal human values and ethics in today's undergraduate students. We are delighted to have an inspirational and motivational speaker, Shri Virendra Kalra ji, with us today. Mr. Virendra Kalra ji is currently the Senior Manager at Canara Bank, Rajouri Garden Branch, and also the Head of RAHAT, Delhi Chapter of the Indian Association of Muscular Dystrophy, IAMD. He completed his schooling as a regular student in 1984. He was interested in science but was unable to pursue a career in science due to various challenges, including difficulty in attending practical sessions in laboratories as they were situated on different floors, carrying out outdoor experiments and many other things. Hence, he decided to opt for commerce, and with support of his family and friends, he obtained his graduation in B.Commerce Honours from Delhi University in 1987 and was a topper of his college. He later appeared for bank's competitive exams conducted by BSRB and cleared in his first attempt. After joining the bank, he has risen to the post of senior manager through various exams conducted by the banks. All this was done without availing any kind of concession in any form for his physical limitations in the form of muscular dystrophy with which he has been afflicted since birth. Realizing the difficulties faced by MD patients, he is managing RAHAT, a center set up in his own 2 BHK flat, which is providing free physiotherapy, counseling to all the afflicted persons in Rajouri Garden and nearby areas, including fee transportation. This has brought significant changes in the lives of afflicted people and their families. He has also helped many underprivileged children in completing their education and securing good jobs. Recently, he was awarded the Rajdhani Gaurav Award by Motherhood Club for his significant contributions to the society. He is a true fighter who overcame all the difficulties with a calm and composed attitude. He is also the younger brother. He is also the younger brother of our own faculty, Professor Uma Nangia ma'am, who is seated beside him. I invite him to share his own experiences, which I feel will lead your way to greater inspiring paths. I welcome Shri Virendra Kalra ji.
Thank you very much.
A big round of applause.
Am I audible to all? Can you hear me? So, first of all, thank you for such a warm welcome. It's really a great honor, pleasure and very privilege to be one among you, and I extend my sincere gratitude to my sister, Professor Uma Nangia, Professor Rachna ma'am, and all the other faculty members present here. You know, today I've been asked to share my life experiences with you people. First of all, I congratulate those who have joined the DTU, because to come out successful in such a kind of exam which requires lot of preparation and lot of hard work, so congratulations to all, and I wish you a bright career ahead. Thank you, thank you. Life, you know, life is always a challenge for everyone, not only for me, but everyone present here has got some kind of challenges at any kind of stage. पुराने ऋषि मुनि संत महात्मा लोग कितने तपस्या करते थे और उसके बाद ये जान पाते थे कि जीवन क्या है. To me, life, if you say, it's a journey from birth to death. In between B to D lies C. Of course, it's a matter of choices that we make during the course of this journey. You people have chosen to become engineers, so one day you will definitely come out either computer science engineers or civil engineers, mechanical engineers. Again, it's a matter of choice that you have chosen. After completing the course, some of you may take up jobs or may go for startups, be entrepreneur yourself. So again, it's a matter of choice for you. So life will always give you choices. You have to select the best one for you. To me, life was not very easy. The road was quite bumpy. When I was just 2 years old, experienced difficulty in walking. My parents took me to various hospitals. I used to fall down while walking quite often. So, जहाँ से भी सुना कि यहाँ कोई हकीम है, कोई वैद्य है, तो मुझे वहाँ पर ले जाया करते थे. कोई मसाज करता, होम्योपैथी, एलोपैथी, जितनी भी थेरेपीज हो सकती थी, they tried each and everything. And I always cooperated with them. I never resisted. Finally, at the age of 6 years, they took me to AIMS, where after regular checkups and continuous visits, I was diagnosed to be suffering from pseudo hypertrophic muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy, it's a genetic disorder. It causes the muscles to go on wasting. And there is a protein named dystrophin, which is responsible for converting fats into nutrition, and ultimately it supplies energy to the muscles so that your body parts, hands, and legs can move. So, in a patient's body, this protein either gets depleted or it is not manufactured at all. Thank you. थोड़ा नीचे कर लेना. So what happens that a person becomes dependent on others, either on parents or attendants, for small jobs like going to toilet, taking bath, taking food, shifting from one point to another. So everything, for that matter, he becomes dependent. And slowly, this goes on increasing. The progressiveness doesn't stop here. He is confined to wheelchair one day. And muscles are everywhere in heart and lungs, in every part of the body. Ultimately, it affects lungs and heart. There are so many forms of muscular dystrophy, and unfortunately, the most prevalent one is the most severest one. This is known as Duchenne, and I was also diagnosed, unfortunately, the same by AM people. And it came as a shock to my parents what would happen to me uh, because progressiveness in this kind of muscular dystrophy is very fast. And the same was happening in my case also. I was confined to chair by the age of 15, and I needed assistance in dressing up, taking bath, and everything like that. So this started happening in my life also. So everything became a challenge. There are some symptoms of DMD which we have displayed here. The muscles go on weakening, difficulty in climbing stairs at the early age, getting up, difficulty, walking, it's very difficult. So my education My parents did good thing that they continued my education. I went to regular school, and education was really a challenge for me because we used to reside on second floor of the DD flat, and my school was just a kilometer away from my residence. You know, I have to be picked up on the back of a person, then 42 stairs down, somebody has to make me sit on rickshaw, and then when rickshaw reaches the school, again I have to be picked up on the back of a person. Again, he has to walk few steps. My classroom was on the first floor. So again, he has to climb while carrying me on the back, 12 stairs, and then make me sit on the desk of my classroom. And the same process was repeated after 6.5 hours of sitting, that too at a stretch. And this went on for days, months, years together. And you will be surprised to know that I was the only student in my school days who attended the school for 4 years with 100% attendance record. I never took a leave. I was never late. So that was my only prized possession till date. That was my regularity and punctuality and sincerity towards the education. So I came out successful in 12th class from commerce team. There was some problems in pursuing science because labs were on the different floors. I could not attend. So I thought of doing commerce. I came out successful and I was a merit list holder in 12th class standard. In those days, merit list used to be there for first 25 students in the whole board. So I was a merit list holder. I could secure admission in the best of the college in commerce, but again, transportation was very tough for me. So I chose to be a part of a college of Delhi University, which was nearest to home, that was just 2 kilometers away. And I did my BCom honors from there, and that was where I topped after 3 years of the course. Then, of course, I wanted to become a chartered accountant. Um, but considering the difficulties of pursuing CA, because we had to go to various places for auditing, I thought this was not my cup of tea, as I, along with myself, was taking efforts of so many other people. And in those days, infrastructure was used to a very tough barrier. Nowadays, I find ramps are there, facilities are there. But in those days, it was really tough to move from one point to another for a person on wheelchair. So, on the guidance of my parents, I joined banking as my career. Again, I was very fortunate that I got selected through BSRB and got job very near to my home, just a kilometer away. So God had been really very kind. I was blessed. Some blessings were really working for me, and I joined banking. And for you people, that I have completed more than 35 years of service now. And when I joined as a clerk, today in the same branch, I am heading as senior manager. So life is a challenge, of course, but we should always think the positive sides of it. We should accept the change. We should adopt whatever circumstances make us to choose we should always do the best selection. And uh, I started RAHAT to uh, bring these families who are suffering with muscular dystrophy out of depression. Because what happens when a person is a wheelchair bound in one family, he has to be taken care of. I've seen the parents often give up jobs just to take care. So, just to improve their mental status, we started Rahat Center of Indian Association of Muscular Dystrophy, which I am part of. Everyone of us must have seen a tree. Yeah, you people have seen tree? मेरी आवाज सुनाई दे रही है सबको? आपने पेड़ देखा है ना पेड़? Tree has got three essential parts to it. What is not seen in the picture are the roots of the tree. If the roots are strong and deeper, it can withstand any hurricane, any storm, any cyclone, any tornado. So, make your roots very strong. In our life, roots mean our spiritual development, our connectivity to self, the belief in ourself. I think every one of us must have watched that Pakistan India match when India required 28 runs at one stage just from 8 balls, and Virat Kohli was batting. And the most economical bowler till that time, Rauf, was bowling. Who could have thought that he could have done it? But he had the self belief. He hit the Rauf for two successive sixes. So this happens when you believe in yourself. And the same Pakistan team playing against Zimbabwe, they required 28 runs in 17 balls. And they could not make it. Why? Because Indian team believed that they could do it. Pakistani team did not believe that they can make it even against a very lowly placed team, Zimbabwe. So that is the roots of our connectivity with ourselves, with divine, should be very strong. My father told me two things which I remember till date. I have lost both my father and mom, but I remember two things which my father told me, that whenever I feel alone and don't know what to do, just chant Gayatri Mantra. Have you know Gayatri Mantra? Do you know? Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Saviturvareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yuna Prachodayat. First of all, we express our gratitude towards God that He has given us so many things. And then we pray that our mind should move in the rightest of directions. So when you are connected with yourself, you believe in yourself, you can do it. You can stand any change in circumstances in your life if your roots are strong. The visible part of the tree, that is the trunk, and we can say the other part, the crown. That is visible to the eyes. Trunk is our actually physical and emotional status. Our success is seen to the people. Our gadgets are seen to the people. Our wealth is seen to the people. Our achievements are seen to the people. So, if you are able to be successful, you have the resources, only then you can share it with others. If you feel love, only then you can give love to others. If you feel respected, you can give respect to the others. So always care for your roots, care for your trunk. And crown, crown consists of leaves, flowers, and shades, which is for others. So you must learn to contribute. I think every one of us present here can contribute in the society in one form or the other. Even I have some part, I am also trying to contribute to the society. Why not you can? You can also do it. So be successful in your life. Try to achieve whatever your goals are. Go it with full force. Be connected, cultivate, and contribute. Thank you all.